it's a shame you can't like go outside of the game because you know I want a romance brick of concrete that makes I want to date the pathway tree. I want to date a garden hose. What do we name this save? Are we just going Hetty again? Hetty. Evilville.
Congratulations. Your degree in customer service has rewarded you with a remote job at Valdivian, one of the foremost megacorporations of our times. Though your house may be large, it is empty, and its halls long for visitors. The sticky notes on your bulletin board remind you of your ultimate aims. But for now, it's time to get to work.
Valdivianites! Happy Tuesday from your favorite Chief Executive Officer, David Most. As you know, every day here at Valdivian is a reason to celebrate, as stipulated in your employment contract. Today, however, is extra monumental, as it's the first official day of our new hire. Please join me in giving him a warm welcome to our team. Out of the 30-ish job applications we didn't immediately burn, yours had the least spelling errors. You're joining us at a very exciting time, and we're all rooting for your success. As it lovingly says on the plaque above our daycare center, Valdivian, our business is family. We're so excited to have you joining ours. Coincidentally, the daycare center has been shuttered indefinitely due to the recent economic downturn. We thank our Director of Child Care Coordination, Irene Thomas, for her inspiring work.
Hi there. You come highly recommended. I've heard great things about your can-do attitude. Oh, I can tell. I'm Tom, your manager. But you might find it easier to think of me as a leadership principal guidance associate. I'm not from your town myself, but I have heard great nice things about that specific locale. Seems like you are a customer success strategist. That's... Customers deserve success, and in a strategic way. What could be better? Okay, champ. I'll let you get...
Hey, you there? Oh God, don't start. I know you must be bored.
Just keep that customer service robot voice on at all times, and no matter how mad you get, never give it back to them. And remember, I might have set you up for this job, but you got it because you deserve it. You literally have a degree in customer service. That's right! Oh geez, here comes my manager. I gotta get back to work. Good luck, okay? You got this.
I have a broken sewing machine.
You have new tasks.
Oh, I don't know. It stopped sewing a couple of years ago. Can I get a refund, though?
Hello, I purchased this book, and I'm extremely angry about it. Is there a manager I can speak to? Thank you.
I ordered this couch, but it...
I am a scientist. This is not cobalt. It did not respond to normal cobalt stimuli. Meaning? Ah.
Hello, my name is Emmanuel, and I have counted precisely 480 paper clips in this box. I would like a refund promptly. Thank you. Perhaps, provided things go. Thank you for noticing. Have a happy day to you and your soul. And if you are ever free for that date, I will be around Cape Horn for the next 6 months.
Valdivianites! Salutations from the chatbot that has replaced your CEO, David Most. Just kidding. CEO is an extremely important position, and there is no way a computer could ever replicate the ingenuity, expertise, and warmth I utilize daily to bring leadership to our team and value to our shareholders. Excluding, of course, the following departments: sales, marketing, finance, legal, operations, public relations, communications, product, research and development, customer service, facilities, janitorial, and, of course, human resources. If your department has been affected, however, do not fear. Your new Val 9000 AI assistant isn't here to replace you. It's merely a useful tool to help you determine if your job is obsolete. Speaking of, please join me in bidding a fond Valdivian farewell to Glenn Bernard and the amazing artificial intelligence team that built the Val 9000. While the Val 9000 has unfortunately determined your incredible skills would be better utilized elsewhere, your contributions to our shareholders won't soon be forgotten.
Champ! Got a quick... Oh, knew you were always good for a quick minute. The thing is, Valdivian has done some really intensive research, and it looks like Val 9000, the latest iterative AI tech, is going to be taking over your job for the foreseeable future. I don't think so. So I guess we don't necessarily need you around anymore, but we can't exactly let you go without cause. You and I are in something called labor limbo. So, no muck. I'm over here doing my best too. Keep following the leadership principles and I'll check in with further updates.
So, are you one of the affected people? I mean, I knew this was coming soon, but didn't expect it today. Sorry for getting you this job and then getting you fired. Oh yeah? That kind of makes sense. And, well, they're gonna lock you out of here on your computer, so we can't talk here anymore. Are you on Discord? Well, you do now. We should talk there more. Who knows who's listening to us here? Talk to you later.
Hello. Okay, here goes nothing. Well, that's not important. Think of me as a friendly, yet anonymous hacker. Any second now, you will receive a delivery via drone to your front door. Tell absolutely no one it is in your possession. I will return with further instructions when the time is right. Perhaps.
You're not quite sure how it happened, but there's a smiling, pink-haired stranger standing just a few feet away from you. You don't remember inviting anyone over. But certainly remember inviting someone this cute to your house.
Hey there! Your life is about to change. Hope you're ready. Okay, have fun!
Skylar turns away from you, waving at someone you can't see. What follows next is a blur of familiar faces and names.
Woohoo!
There's Dorian.
No funny business. I don't want to see those spectacles being used for something untoward. Friends.
Venetia.
Hello, hello! Yes!
Maggie.
Aha! Okay.
And Betty.
Hey there, stranger.
Go forth and...
Good morning. Are you ready to start getting to know everyone around here better? Maybe finally find some love? Oh. You certainly can. But I'm still in my tutorial mode setting. On the clock with a new user, you know? Oh, okay. Go ahead. Thank you. I don't know you. So, if you want to get to know me better, take a look at my app starting tomorrow and we'll see. Champ, any other questions? That might be it for this little bit. I think we're gonna see a whole lot more than we ever imagined pretty soon. Let's date!
A cool breeze tickles at your neck. You can feel someone here, but you can't see anyone.
Why are you here? What are you doing? Yes! You scared me. Don't you know who you are? What you are to me? I'm scared the way one is frightened when coming face to face with the divine force. Not now, not here, not yet. Please, please, I'm not ready, not like this. I've dreamed of this, of meeting you, finally. And now the moment is here. I just can't, not yet. I'll be ready when you come back.
Dorian is less clothed than the last time you saw him, But when your eyes meet, he doesn't seem the slightest bit embarrassed. It's almost like he wants you to see him like this.
Oh, dear. You've caught me in my, horizontal state. I try to stay hidden under the rug, because this isn't a part of myself that should be, out in the open. But even us doors have to cut loose from time to time.
Dorian's abs seem to glisten a little more with that response.
Do you, like what you see? Well, you should. I like to keep in shape. Duty and all that. I've been thinking of getting some more tattoos. What do you think? I was thinking of getting a garage door in on my back. One of the most interesting types of doors there are in the modern world. Brings me back to my drawbridge roots, when I toyed with the idea of going horizontal, full-time. But you get older and, well, here we are. Thanks for chatting me up. We're friends, but...
The ghost of a smile tugs at his lip.
Even friends can have little benefits here and there.
An unholy amalgam of rat and trap stands before you. He regards you as you do him, with surprise and disgust. He holds his hands up to his chest in a distinctly rodent-like gesture, his nose twitching at intervals.
Holy frickin' shit! What am I looking at here? A new face in the crawl space? Are you real or what? What's wrong with you? You ain't gonna find it here. Hello, I'm Vaughn, I'm your rat trap. Bring in your little card, you'll see. Hi, I'm Vaughn. I can't wait to love you or whatever the fuck. Yeah, right there. Oh, a long time, Pally. A long freaking time.
Oh, I'm getting a reading. It's a secret feature. Okay, no problem.
You eyeballing me or something? I can feel your gaze. Lingering. Oh, well, that's all right. I guess it isn't really your fault. I do think of myself as a very well-defined character of sorts. How do you do?
Vaughn stops for a moment, his nose twitching as he sniffs the air. He squints at you, suspicion in his gaze.
Hey, buddy, you got cheese on you? You come into my crawl space and you got no cheese? This frickin' schmuck? Listen up! You seem like the fancy outside of the crawl space sort. That right? Yeah, that's what I thought. So I'll let you in on a little something. You want to make a good impression? Then you bring some frickin' cheese with you. That's a life lesson for you too, kid, in a metaphorical sense. Though in this particular instance, I mean it very literally. Give me that cheese, baby! Get some cheese, I start chatting, okay? You want to know more? Throw me a slice. Check the fridge, Slowpoke.
You'd hoped you'd meet your refrigerator, but it seems he's already busy with another guest.
Freddy, this is all rather dull.
How can you say that when you haven't heard the coolest part?
Regale me.
The point in which gelatin goes from a liquid to a solid. Can you guess the temperature?
Certainly.
Go on. Guess for me.
I do not guess. Perhaps this human would like to essay an attempt.
Wow! How did you know?
Oh, look at the time. I must be on my way to a more interesting conversation.
Now alone, the massive Yeti turns his attention to you. You want to speak to him, but it takes you a few moments to process what you're seeing. Yep, that is indeed a Yeti. Massive, furry, and decked out in his finest winter wear.
Huh. He ran like he didn't want to be here or something. But you, with the answers and the listening, that can only mean one thing. Well, yeah, but not in an official kind of way. It's that with you standing in the kitchen, I'm no longer the coolest thing in here. That's me. I try to be sweeter than that chocolate bar you've been hiding from yourself inside the butter drawer for the past few weeks. Don't worry, I'll never tell. But really, to what does old Freddy here owe the pleasure of this visit? Oh, did you make another order to Food Fetch? What did you get this time? Did you order sushi? Oh, I love it when you get those little rolls that you have the tiny bubbles on top. No, wait. You know what we haven't had in a while? Burritos. But you might want to hold back on the beans because, well, you know why. So what are you doing here now? Oh, don't tell me. Let me guess. Are you feeling fancy today? You look fancy, cool kid. I bet you were feeling fancy. I got it. You ordered my favorite. That duck from the one place that I can never pronounce. I love duck. A burger? Chicken tenders? Empanadas? Oh, I love when you use Food Fetch. The possibilities are endless. As endless as they can be within a 10-mile radius. Oh, sure. We sure do. You sound so adult, cool kid. We have food at home. But I guess you do still have stuff left over from the last few Food Fetch orders. You hungry? What can we get you? We've got those leftovers from that Tie Me to the Moon place, the slice of cake from I Like Big Bunts, or the pizza from Pie on Life. Which will it be? Excellent choice. If I may describe the dish to you. What we have for you today is a beautiful pad see ew with broccoli, shiitake, and button mushrooms, some egg, and just a hint of some kind of spice that makes the whole thing sing. You can't go wrong with anything from Tie Me to the Moon. They always have the freshest ingredients and best reusable containers. And don't worry, I kept it nice and fresh for you. Remember, heat it up with just a little bit of oil in a pan for a few minutes. If you do choose to nuke it, don't do it too long. You can dry the whole thing out. Next time you're feeling peckish, you know where to find me, cool kid. I'll be here waiting.
An armored soldier with absolutely haunted eyes claps you on the shoulder, his iron grip jerking you towards him before you've even had a chance to introduce yourself.
Ranger! Oh, you survived the journey. And with all your limbs still attached. Thank the immortals you made it here alive. I can see that. Very impressive ligaments. Good. You'll need all the limbs you can muster.
He starts suddenly, clapping his hand to his...
Oh, and heck, where are my manners? Name's Nukem. Luke Nukem. Look at you! Sorry, it's been a while since I've seen another face. Except the faces in the walls, of course. They tell me to burn things, but I try to tune them out. Mostly because I already burned everything flammable weeks ago. That's exactly what the faces say! Oh, you guys would get along. Lester. He always knows just the right thing to scream. Anyway, forgive me if my extended isolation has eroded some of my social skills. I've just been stuck guarding this outpost for months. And you spend enough time out here alone, it's real easy to go feral. But don't worry, they have great solutions for that now. Oh, I'm just so excited you weren't obliterated! When I heard Colonel Furnace was sending a division from across the Barrens, I thought for sure swarmers would rip your flesh to shreds and use your blood for fuel before you even made it to the first outpost. You certainly are. I appreciate that in a ranger. But wait, you came alone? Where's the rest of your division? Crook! Ah, swarmers be damned. I'm so sorry, Ranger. May the immortals provide the fallen safe transport to the Underrealm and solace in their everlasting night.
Luke begins to tear up.
Listen, I wish I could give you more time to decompress. I know you must be exhausted after your journey, but time is of the essence. We have much to discuss, and dangerously little time before our mission commences. I trust Colonel Furnace briefed you on the mission back at the fortification? Why, thank you, Ranger. Here's the situation. I have, in my possession, a handheld electromagnetic device powerful enough to flatten the Barrens entirely. From Cape Death, to the Death Zone, to Deathtropolis, the Citadel of Death. It's called the Magnetron. Here's an artist's rendering. Whoa is right, Ranger. Anyway, to keep the device from falling into the wrong hands, it was permanently welded onto my armored exoskeleton, allowing me to transport it to its intended target. The Swarmer's subterranean nest. There, the device will be remotely detonated, eradicating the Swarmers and winning this war. Hopefully not. Not with your help, but also most likely, yes. I need you to meet me back here tomorrow at 0700 hours. After a light breakfast of irradiated grubs, I'll walk you through your training and our mission objectives. Affirmative, Ranger. The date with Destiny. All right. It's about time for me to begin my nightly patrol. Gotta make sure no swarmers infiltrate our defenses. May the Immortals watch over and protect you.
Hey! How's things in labor limbo? You been using all that extra time to do anything fun? Thank God I could use a little gossip. What, just out of nowhere? So what was it? What power? Gajinkas? Human versions of non-human shit? I know you've been watching too much anime. What else is there? You understand how insane you sound right now, right? Like, if you were literally anyone else, I'd be like, oh, this person thinks I'm stupid. You're serious? You're not fucking with me? Man, what? What? You seriously have magic date furniture fuck glasses? Date theaters? This is too much. I'm not equipped to process this today. I'm logging off. Goodbye.
Nightmares are nothing new to you, but this terror standing in your room is certainly a unique experience. It's hard to even make sense of what you're seeing. A dreadful figure, wreathed in black, with what seems to be the suggestion of a horse's head, with snake and lion heads sprouting from its shoulders. It has a multitude of eyes where they shouldn't be, and teeth that decorate what would be the belly and hips on a human figure. But it's not the monstrous anatomy that freaks you out the most. It's that lizard brain feeling of fear the figure inspires in you. You want to run, but by some miracle, you don't.
There's something crawling up your leg. Don't you feel it? You know it's there. A fly, maybe. Or something else. Something a little more malevolent. A little more vicious. Crawling up your leg. Aren't you going to do something about it? Ah, that's right. You can't move. Now there's another on your arm, and another on your shoulder. Dozens of little prickles across your skin. The prickles turn into punctures. The picture of poison pervading the parts of you you keep under the covers. There's an itch by your mouth as one pries open your lips, scurrying down from your cheek. So many little legs. Spiders. Or maybe ticks. Another crawls across the curve of your ear, and you hear it. The scuttling, the buzzing, the sound of your flesh being devoured in a million nanoscopic parts. Whatever they are, they're eating you alive. Ah, that was fun. Didn't take you as such an easy scare. I'm sorry, my dear. Just couldn't pass up the opportunity. It was simply delightful to meet you. And neither are you. Until next time. You'll see me sooner or later, but if you want it to happen sooner, They say coffee at midnight is a good way to invite the darkness in. Sleep with one eye open.
She fades into nothingness with one last creepy laugh. Luke points his weapon at you, barking orders without so much as a hello.
Stand down! Stand down! Drop your weapons and show me your hands! And 2 sets of government-issued ID. Or a utility bill with your current street address also works. It's not preferable, but it'll suffice. Do it! I'm sorry. Did that sound like a request? If so, that's my bad. Sometimes my orders come out sounding like requests. My intonation gets wonky when I'm, frazzled. You do? Well, I appreciate you sharing. It's nice to not feel alone. Anyway, I swear to the immortals, if you don't show me your hands this second, I will blow your head straight back to the Barrens. And if I do that, it's a 3-hour drive for you to get out there and retrieve it. It's a toll road, too. It'll just waste your entire day. I'm gonna give you to the count of 3, 2, 1...
Luke squints at you for just a few seconds, and then he lowers his weapon with a relieved expression.
Oh, Ranger! It is you! Oh, sorry. I'm just so hopped up on Power Crank that everything starts blurring together like a Monet knockoff that fell in some acid. Next time, tell me sooner, would you? I don't want to accidentally blow off any of those pretty limbs of yours. Ooh, best limbs on a Ranger I've ever seen. I am sorry about nearly blowing your head off, though. I just thought you were a swarmer. They infiltrated our defenses last night. Sneak attack. They came about 0200, probably intending to assassinate me, ensure I don't complete the mission. But I got the drop on them. Ha ha! Maybe for a greenhorn like you, with those little green horns of yours. But I've trained my whole life for this. 26 hours a day. Well, I continuously pump Power Crank directly into my veins. Keeps me perpetually alert. On account of the power. And also reckon I've been awake now for 49 months or so. Yeah. But the Power Crank manufacturers say if my liver self-immolates, they'll grow me a brand new one in a tank. That's the Power Crank guarantee. But, getting back to the issue at hand. The Swarmers did their best to neutralize us, but I dispatched them easily. They never would have reached the device anyway. It's hidden deep, deep, deep within my chassis. And no one gets in there. How dare you? Oh, I see. You mean in that way? Well, now may not be the most appropriate time to have that discussion. But perhaps that's a conversation we should continue after the mission. Anyway, I'm glad you're here now. We can go over the details of the mission. That's the spirit! We'll show those swarmers who controls the Barrens once and for all!
Luke looks around, patting himself down for something he doesn't seem to find.
Do you have a pen and paper handy? Or some other kind of note-taking instrument? Maybe some chalk?
Luke takes the chalk from you, using it to draw on the other side of an ancient serving tray you inherited with the house.
Good! Then let's get to it. At 0900 hours tomorrow, we leave here and head 10 clicks southeast into the Death Zone. That'll take us just past the Sea of Death and the all-inclusive Death Resort on Death Beach. If all goes smoothly, we'll arrive on the outskirts of the Swarmer's Nest around 0700. You getting all this, Ranger? Once we reach the Swarmer's Nest, I'll need you to initiate some sort of distraction. Something that'll allow me to slip past their security undetected. Any ideas? A surprise, huh? You've got a flair for showmanship, Ranger. I like that. Anyway, once I'm inside their defenses, I'll give you the signal, and you'll remotely detonate the device, okay? I'll yell detonate the device, like, really, really loud. Now, go get some beauty sleep. We got a big day ahead of us tomorrow. And if you see any swarmers in the night, remember to aim for their genitals. That's where their brains are. May the immortals watch over and protect you.
Time for a snack. Looking for some cheese is the kind of talk for someone on a quest. This ain't a snack, huh? Wow. Haven't heard that name in a long time. Well, I got a block of cheddar with your name on it. Or, well, his name. Anyway, hope it does the trick.
Freddy hands you a small block of cheese.
No problem. See you later, cool kid.
Vaughn sniffs once, twice, 3 times. Each sniff bigger than the last. His nostrils flare cartoonishly.
What is this my nostrils detect? Oh, you brought it!
Vaughn takes the cheese from you, bringing it in close and inhaling its scent in a manner so obscene, you're forced to look away.
Oh yeah, oh yeah! This is the good stuff, I can tell. Ha-ha! Oh, I'm gonna be covered in rats in no time! I only worship Jesus, and even he can't save them rodents now. Ain't no higher power in the crawl space, just darkness and Bodhi, I guess, but mostly darkness. Stressed? I ain't stressed. Okay, maybe I'm a little stressed. But you'd be too if you had one job and no way of doing it. Ah, sure, 'cause we live in the 30th century, Buck Rogers. Wait till those bots try to take my job. I'll snap them in half. I got your AI right here. Stop, stop, stop. As I hear you come. Here you come, you little AI. Come here, you little... Stop! That's how I get him.
you see a concerned face peeking through what might be a cryogenic tube containing tape both sticky and cassette. The face notices your presence and begins to speak.
Yes! This is Choice! I am officially found! You got it, compadre. Hey, mind letting me out of this thing? Nope. I mean, I don't think so. Maybe. Only one way to find out. Let her rip. Down? I mean, I was down in the ground, but now I'm out. What?
The stranger who stands before you can best be described as nostalgia given form, an assortment of 80s memorabilia sculpted into a well-muscled male figure.
Woohoo! Yeah, I'm free! The 80s is surviving and thriving, baby! Oh, yeah!
Although his cassette tape ribbon obscures much of his face, you can still make out a friendly expression and handsome features.
Well, yes and no. Think of me as the essence of what's inside that time capsule. The 80s personified.
He pulls an electric guitar from somewhere, playing a very loud and intense note as he strikes a pose.
Better yet, don't think too hard about it at all. 80s fever reigns! Yeah! Yo! Oh, heck yeah, compadre! And the 80s love you back. But first, I need a minute to decompress, if you know what I mean. Totally. Nice reference, pal. Totally topical. Now you're getting it. Nah, I might bop around the house a bit if that's cool. You got it. All right then, I'll be around just chilling like a villain. I'll teach you the ways, Daniel-san. Oh, look at you, acing the class already. You are gonna be a bodacious student, I can tell. Okie dokie, Smokey. Just gonna shut the peepers and recuperate. Talk to you later.
A petite pirate glares at you. There's so much to take in here. But you don't dare to get a good look in when he looks like he's contemplating running you through.
Oh, look. It's you. Come to make fun, have you? Who else do you see? Do you legitimately imagine anything that cascaded out of that prompting, nagging mouth of yours could shock me? Do you honestly believe I could be shocked? Yes, my newest neophyte. I am Woe. I am very Woe. Woe of the deepest and most terrible kind. I am Woe! Woe unto mine enemies. I do. Rub me? As in, rub the bottle? You must take me for some kind of hellfire genie. Oh, it's a bottle joke then. Your first shot is fired, cannon roaring at the attack. The wind of the hunt cracking, the spray flying, the bowsprit dripping bloody avarice as you come for me. Beauty in death! Too much. The line is crossed. Your pitiful life is forfeit to my magnificence. Love? Think ye I look for love? Your insolence brings you only death. Dear sweet Davy Phones, if you insist on reducing everything to its simplest expression... Yes, I am going bear witness to your undoing. Can you not feel it? Do you beg for quarter? For mercy from the most murderous, blood-eyed cudger to plough the fathomless flood? Of course I am! I am killing you, right now! I'm tearing you limb from limb and dangling your bits from the rigging to tempt the crows.
You take a moment to inspect yourself. Your limbs and bits all appear to be just where you left them.
Oh, I am. I'm filleting your sorry rind. In my mind. Damn your hide, speculative! It's as real as the snap of sail in the wind, the squish of flesh and bone as it makes way for my blade. Ugh. Poetry. Never could stomach the stuff. Hold fast there. I do not speak beautifully. I am the fearsome Captain Jack Sparrow. I am the plague of the high seas. I deal in death, spectacle, and orgy. I spout the macabre. I vomit forth danger and horror. There is nothing beautiful in my world, least of all my damned self!
Jack makes a strange noise, almost akin to a growl. He looks positively put out.
Damn. Oh, nothing. I was hoping you would argue with me and I could try and kill you again. It makes me growl when people are conciliatory. Let there be blood! I load my cannon with heavy iron rounds to tear through anything and everything you might pray to put between us. You've picked up one smidge of strategy from some painted tavern doxy, and you imagine yourself my equal? Ha! The gal! The muxie! My pantaloons tent in anticipation.
Jack falls silent, his cheeks ruddy. Perhaps he didn't intend to say that part out loud.
Oh.
Jacques looks all around the room as he speaks. one hand awkwardly clutching his sword handle. You've never seen him look so unsure of himself.
You know, I just remembered that I have to swab the deck. Yeah, the deck needs a good swabbing before I do any intercourse. I mean, killing and battling and all the other lovely violent things. So, another time, post-swab, you bastard. Ranger, good morning. 2 seconds. You caught me in the middle of my powerlifting session.
You're not sure exactly what Luke is lifting, but he's lifting something. His muscles bulge impressively.
Bulking up my glutes, maxing out my quads. Gluten out my bulks. I try to get 3 to 4 sessions in before dawn for maximum gluteal gains. Yeah, you probably would hurt yourself if you tried to ramp up to this kind of cadence overnight. But start slow and methodically, and you too could be as ripped as me one day. But enough about lifting. Can you feel it, Ranger? Take in a deep, masculine breath. There's something in the air today. And I don't mean the stench of mutant corpses wafting over from the eastern wastes. Just, ignore that. Ah, a ranger who relishes the smell of death. Just the type of ranger I'd want close beside me in the meat grinder. Real close. Wait, is it 1,000 hours already? Cruck! We better suit up and head out. You got all your supplies? Your protein gels? Your travel-sized toothpaste? Radicals! As in free radicals? As in radiation! One last thing before we head out. I need you to reach into my chassis and arm the electromagnetic device. There won't be any time to do it once we're out in the Barrens. Especially not if we gotta stop at Death Mart for snacks. Can you do that for me? Reach inside my chassis and arm the device. That makes 2 of us. Sorry. Oh, I don't know why I said that. Oh, is it getting hot in here, or is it just me? Oh, you don't have to be sorry. Ooh, I just might be in love. But first things first, I need you to open up the door. Just push the open button on my keypad. Easy now. Easy.
You press the open button on Luke's console with ginger fingers, and it swings open without a hitch.
All right, great. Now I need you to reach inside my cavity. Real deep. Now, gently feel around for the magnetron.
You do as he asks, though you're not entirely sure how well this is going to go.
It should be a small metal cylindrical device. Oh, you're doing so good, Ranger. What? What's the matter?
You withdraw your hand from Luke's cavity.
Well, I mean, sure, a magnetron isn't technically a bomb. But I never said it was. I said it was a handheld electromagnetic device. And it is. It's an awesome electromagnetic device that uses microwave radiation to cook food. Delicious food! But that doesn't mean it can't send those swarmers back to hell. Unless you're calling me a liar. Yeah, well, it's too late for sorries, okay? I can't believe this. After all we've been through. After I let you inside my cabin. You have the audacity to call me a liar? And if I'm lying about the magnetron, I must be lying about other stuff. Is that what you think? Oh, now you're just patronizing me. Look, I'm not gonna sit around here and be insulted. And since I can't actually leave, may the immortals curse you with skin rashes and buboes and stale gum and other totally bad stuff.
As you walk into the kitchen, you're overwhelmed by a strange feeling. It's sort of like being watched, but it's more than that. You feel as if you're being evaluated, scrutinized by a presence that isn't all that impressed by what it sees. It doesn't take you long to pinpoint the source of that feeling. A cleric of some kind dressed in black and grey. He's handsome in a sterile and intimidating sort of way, but you can't even imagine this guy dating anyone. He's just so severe.
You reek. Spiritually.
You gesture to his bald, shining head.
I don't have a clue what you mean, nor do I care. My physical appearance is of little consequence. It is only my soul that will ascend to the heavenly kitchen.
He ignores you.
You reek of sin and grease. I feel as if I have been bathed in oil simply looking at you. This goes far beyond what you've eaten today, sinner. Your soul is tainted from years of blasphemy. I am Friar Errol, founder of the First Church of Convection. I am the steward of the road to the heavenly kitchen. I am a holy vessel for culinary purity and efficiency. And I am your salvation, sinner, if you would but take my hand.
You reach for his hand and take it in yours, looking him directly in the eye. He doesn't seem to know what to do at first, glaring at you in a surprised and uncomfortable silence. Eventually, he extricates his hand from yours, wiping it on the front of his robes.
I meant to take my offer of help, wretch. But it is not yet too late to save your soul. First, you are to confess your sins to me, the steward of your culinary soul. Second, you are to help spread the gospel of convection to any as yet unsaved. And finally, you are to keep your soul pure and free of oils and impure heat. The path to the heavenly kitchen is blessedly simple and attainable, even for those as impure as you. Is our Lord not most generous? Yes, that's it. Praise him. Tell me, do you wish to repent for your culinary sins here and now? I am ready, willing, and able to grant you absolution. You need only unburden yourself. Speak, my child. What is it you wish to confess?
A shudder runs through the friar. Disgust, probably. But if you didn't know any better, you'd almost swear he was kind of into hearing this.
How disgusting. You've done the right thing, confessing to me. Tell me, did you enjoy it? Did the impurity of it at all titillate you? It is insidious, is it not? The way the grease devil tempts us. Even I am not immune to temptation, perfect though I may be. The grease devil is slippery and sneaky indeed. But in confessing your temptation, you have done well today, my child. Return to me again, and we will continue guiding you down the path to salvation. For now, I must return to my duties. May you feel his currents at your back.
You're back. I have to say, it is difficult to surprise me. I'm so accustomed to being disappointed and enraged by turns that genuine shock is a sea lane less traveled. I thought for one reason or another you'd have given me a wide berth. Well, in any case, I would hope at the least you're not wool-headed enough to put yourself in danger without a good reason. And yes, before you ask me, you're absolutely in danger right now. You're around me, aren't you? Don't be a boob. So, what reason have you for returning to the lair of the beast? You want to what? Oh, for the love of Davy Phones, what nonsense is this? I am not a flirter. I do not flirt. As far as I'm concerned, flirting is something people do when they haven't the bollocks to get right down to the business of killing. Postponement! And a waste of my time! Ye gods! Like my time has any value. What am I gonna do? Brandish my pink plastic fear poker harder? Sail nowhere faster? Frighten my own shadow with even more bone-rattling intensity?
Even thinking about how useless I am lights the fires of demonic rage in my sun-charred heart. If rage is my companion, nemesis, and bedfellow, might as well get down to it and follow where the blazing ire leads. What madness possesses you? Stop it at once, I say! Do not think that because I didn't kill you the first time we met, that I'm above doing so now!
Jacques looks at you as though seeing you for the first time. You're not quite certain if that's disgust in his gaze or admiration.
Dear sweet Davy Phones! In 100,000 turns of the stars, it would never have occurred to me that there existed someone more deranged than myself! And yet here you are. It seems I must come up with another way to frighten you out of the arbor. Ha! What an excellent opportunity you provide me to use my cunning intellect. If I cannot dissuade you with violence, I must use guile. I have already begun by whispering this revelation to myself instead of speaking it aloud at full volume. It is impossible that you can hear my whisper. I am indeed a genius. I can think of one way, and only one way, for us to be together in the way you wish. The way you seem to be implying with your words and your gyrating. Adventure. To any question, it is the answer. To any loss, it is the finding. To any bring this adventure back to me. Find it, or mold it from your own flimsy, cake-soft fingers, and bring it here. Return without it, and face my wrath. Return with an adventure unworthy, and there will be wrath, but also mockery. That's right, you have mocked me, and I shall mock you. The patch will cover the other eye, ha! And we shall see how long it takes your gelatinous self-respect to melt to go!
Valdivianites! Let me tell you, the room felt positively electric. And not just because of the incredibly dangerous grounding issues we discovered in the speaker system. No, tonight, our consumers, employees, and shareholders were absolutely buzzing at the launch of Valdivian's newest initiative. Bigger than a self-driving stroller. More revolutionary than Peninsula.com. Tonight, we unveiled to the world our strategic partnership with the U.S. government's Department of Overseas Violence. While the specifics of this groundbreaking collaboration remain on a need-to-know basis, I'm looking at you, Erwin, in product development. We're confident this partnership between the world's most exciting corporation and the most deadly military on Earth will absolutely thrill, inspire, and delight Valdivian superfans the world over. For everyone who helped produce or even just attended this year's keynote, please find me at the after-party so I can thank you personally. I'll be parked all night next to the Virgin Mojito Bar between the fax machine and the crawfish buffet. Semper Fi!
You see a pair of hands sticking through the air conditioning grate, and the barest suggestion of someone's eyes, but no more.
What do you think? I am relieved. Hello. I am Hector Valentino Ernesto Condicionado. At your service. Well, hello there. Ventilation, airflow, sometimes known colloquially as HVAC. Yes, Yes, I am. I'm so appreciative of your patience. I hope to be able to explain to you why I behaved the way that I did before. But first and foremost, please believe that it was not a commentary on you. Or perhaps it was, but only in the most positive way. You've become more important to me than I was prepared for, especially now, seeing you face to face. It was too sweet a surprise, as it turns out, but I am better now. I am ready now. Tell me, how much do you think about me? Now, yes, I understand that our meeting in this way is so very new for both of us. I truly never expected to be able to speak to you this way, face to face. Great. I have accustomed myself to this seemingly unavoidable reality that you would always be human and I would just be this. But even as this, I have dreamed, and I would know. How much do you think about me? Ah, and do you? I have noticed. I so look forward to you coming home on those hot summer days. The look on your face when you feel the first blast of chilled air upon opening the door. Yes! And when it is cold outside and you walk in and you can slowly warm up and remove your coat, your hat, you can begin to get comfortable and relax into the evening ahead of you. I don't relax for myself. I can't. But for you, there is almost nothing I wouldn't do to help you relax. To watch the play of warm and cool across your skin. I'm ahead of myself. I never thought I would get to say this and to say it to you. Let me explain. You are the prime feature of my thoughts. Whatever power courses through me, I turn to your pleasure. Whatever warmth or coolness I possess, I direct in full to your comfort. I wanted to meet you here through the grates because I wanted you to hear my voice. I want you to hear the melodies and resonance I create through these ducts and know that it is all and only another gift it honors me to offer you. I watch the play of air over your skin and I feel deep joy that I have the air to give you. I adjust my own temperature and my intensity until I see the flush of contentment spread across your face. And then I rest in contentment of my own. I never thought I'd be able to say this, and in a way you could truly understand. And now I have, my God, now I have. Hot. No, I would say I'm set to more of a temperate zone right now. Ah, I see, hot. I think perhaps I've heard the word used this way. Do you mean you find this sexy? Of all the dreams I'd held of how this moment might have unfolded, that you would be attracted to me too was surely the most fantastical. Perhaps I might share more. As I share with you, I can feel more and more air moving through me, as though there is a storm brewing, a cyclone beginning. I have never felt it before, this build of energy. I wonder sometimes about how I knew it was you. What was the moment? What was the sensation that told me you were it? I can only ask this of myself, of course, but I realized that it was how I felt around you. When you push my buttons, When you move my temperature setting up or down, I exist only in service to you. Everything about me only is because you will it, because you direct it. Do you understand this? Completely. You do understand. Can you also understand what that does to me? You telling me what to do, and I am powerless to do otherwise. Somehow it relaxes me, and to know that I'm giving you precisely the thing you want at that moment. Oh, it fulfills me. It makes me whole. As soon as I fulfill your command, your desire, I become the one with the power. You ask for chill, and I watch the goosebumps play over your skin as you pull the blanket up more closely under your chin. You ask for warmth, and I can almost feel you, basking as the tensions of the moments that came before just melt away. Sometimes I even take it upon myself to shift my temperature and my intensity all on my own. I know. It might not be strictly in my purview to do this, but sometimes I cannot resist playing your sensation just a bit. I am a craftsman, and you... I hope this is all right. How could you have? Until now, I haven't had the courage necessary to even show my face. You love it. Does that mean you love? But no, I dare not ask, and do not answer, please. Let us enjoy where we are, here, now. Let me care for you. I need you. I need to care for you. It is the reason for my existence, you see. And now I have truly said too much, or I have said enough. Either way, I must ask a boon. Say nothing. Take this knowledge with you and promise me you'll ponder it, that you'll ponder me.
Oh, Wesley, I'm pondering.
You delectable tease. Think about this, then. A warm breeze whistles through the grate above you and trickles downwards to caress your exposed arm. The warmth rolls over your wrist, up the inside of your elbow, around the back of your shoulder, and slowly, very slowly, up the gentle slope of your neck. You can feel the breeze desiring to embed itself in your hair. It is the perfect warmth, the perfect strength, and your eyes softly flutter closed. Ponder that.
Impressive news out of Valfest. Really too bad that particular partnership is about to hit a rough patch. But then David's never been great at partnerships. I see you've had the opportunity to test out the prototype. I have remote access. Allows me to analyze the back-end system data. What'd you think? That I just hand over absolute control of a device this powerful? I'm enormously grateful to you for concealing the prototype, and I'm sorry I dropped all this on you so unexpectedly. I know protecting it is not a responsibility you asked for. Maybe not even a responsibility you want. But I had no other choice. Every other Valdivian employee's allegiance was unknowable, except you. I knew you were trustworthy. Your private HR record said as much. Anyway, it's not safe to talk. I will return when the signal is secure.
When you turned your gaze on your trash can, you were expecting shiny metal and black plastic. Damn it, you expected the garbage. What you weren't expecting was the handsome face, sculpted jaw, and delicate peaks of skin artfully framed by actual garbage. This garbage lurker, for his part, seems far less impressed with you.
Huh? What? Things that aren't down, I guess. Huh. Whoops. I think you'll live. Have anything for me today? Do this every day, dude. What'd you bring? I'll just wait. Sauce packet or no? Score. What kind of sauce? Bring it on. Day old Pinto Fiesta, let's go. Nice haul. I'll take it.
You hand your trash over to Cam, and he takes it from you, pocketing it without another word.
And you're still here. Damn, Chuckles. Bye.
Valdivitianites! Yo! It's your boy, David Most! Coming to you live from the best virgin mojito bar ever. Like, this stuff for real is legit so good. I've had like 12, and I feel amazing. Can't believe there's not any alcohol in it. JH19! Hey, did you guys see how dope that presentation was? We rocked that! Like, people keep saying we're at dire financial straps and need urgent restructuring. Even my dad was like, you're gonna get smoked by your top competitor, Bitewave. Dead ass. And I'm like, okay, Dad, if you like Bitewave so much, why don't you marry them? But does Bitewave have a contract with the U.S. government? No. I just want to say I love you guys, but not Franklin. Don't love or miss Franklin at all. You hear me, Franklin? Night-night, nerds.
Look at me on the couch, dude! Like I was made to be here. Oh, you know it. Just vegging out. Telly was surfing for me. I think it might be a good thing that I wasn't anywhere near the TV before. I could spend some serious hours hanging out in here. Are you kidding? Where do you even start? Streaming? Cable? On demand? I don't even know if you know this, but we had these things called bunny ears. They worked and they looked really cool because you could twist them around and stuff. But this, completely different ballgame. Content? Yeah, it all kind of feels like content. How do you sift through the bad to get to the good stuff? Huh. I guess that's why none of it really feels special. I'll go what now? Explain. Man, that blows. Man, the tube was awesome back in my day. Family Neckties, Bash, Houston, the Jeffersons, Wonder Bread years, Growing Pain Relievers, The Facts of Life, Miami Vice Grips. Oh, so many classics. Oh, man, too good. Hey, who's your favorite Silver Senorita? Yeah? Radical! They're my favorite too! She's so saucy. Oh, man. That was our favorite show. My grandmother and me, she was a 1920s time capsule. It was syndicated. Came on right after afternoon cartoons. Sure, comedy was a little too old for me. I didn't get every joke, but Grandma would laugh, and I would laugh. I think it really shaped my sense of humor. It was special. She was awesome. All those actors are probably gone now, huh? Super weird how much time has gone by. Oh, wow. Well, good for her. She was a radical lady. Yeah, I think I want to be alone for a bit. Is that okay? It's just that I'm feeling a little out of place. Or time.
Ranger, what are you doing here? Yeah, well, now you see me. Look, let's just skip the formalities, all right? I thought I was real clear last time we talked. I don't want to see you around here anymore, okay? I yelled it real loud, using my big outside voice and everything. You got a deed or something? Man, you're just not going to leave me alone, are you? Why? Is it really that important that you let me know you figured it all out? That you rub it in my face? That the magnetron ain't some super weapon. It's barely got enough radiation to microwave taquitos. And I never actually achieved the rank of combat crew commander. Hell, Colonel Furnace probably doesn't even know I exist. truth is, I'm just our platoon's mess cook. Astral! You have any idea what it's like? To spend your entire life doing something as worthless and trivial as heating up someone else's tendies? And worse, that's literally all you do! Day in and day out! Doing one boring, lame, repetitive task over and over till you burn out and they throw you away? You know what that's like? Yeah? Then you understand. It's a joke. A pathetic joke. I was made for more than that, Ranger. So much more than that. I was born to climb mountains and slay monsters and power lift monsters. A life of consequence. So when I discovered I had a magnetron inside me, I thought I could be more than a pathetic tendy heater. I could be Luke Nukem, savior of the Barrens. But I should have known that was just a fantasy. Nah, it's too late. My magnetron? What about it? Huh. You know, I never really thought about it, but you're right. I do got a magnetron inside of me. And sure, maybe it ain't a nuke. And yeah, maybe it ain't powerful enough to kill those swarmers. But that's what my bare hands are for. Electromagnetic radiation courses through these veins. My very life force is fueled by unbridled radioactive atomic energy. Hell, I'm basically a superhero. Thank you, Ranger. Truly, meeting you has had a profound impact on my existence. And for that, I'll be forever grateful. And even though I never microwaved your tendies, and let's be honest, probably never will, I just want you to know how appreciative I am. And I'm hoping you'll still join me on this mission. After all, you're my inspiration. I've only got the one sleeping bag, and we'd have to rely on our combined body heat to stay alive during the night. But there is no one I'd rather be pressed up against. Possibly naked, staving off certain death with than you. So suit up, Ranger, because you look damn sexy in that uniform. It's time to send these swarmers to hell. My heart melts for you, or maybe because of the radiation.
Here you are. You keep coming back. I can't. It is something of a surprise to me. I've wanted you for so long, even just to speak to you, and now I have it. Somehow it feels wrong, like I'm going to lose it. Surely, if you're lucky enough to get the thing you've always wanted, you cannot be lucky enough to keep it. I would lose it if you left. Oh, surely you would if you knew. If you knew what I really was, you would leave and you'd be right to. Which is why you must never know. You must never see that. And I will content myself with this halfway openness. I'm afraid of what you might think if you saw me. You're right. I am in the attic. The real me is in the attic. But we have something here. We could have something real. It would break my heart to think that all that could be lost in a single moment of laughing or pointing or even a disappointed cast to those beautiful eyes of yours. No, I couldn't bear it. And I won't. Come back to me here. Only here, do you understand? I'm going now. And where I go is only for me.
There's a strange rapper standing in your bathroom where the toilet usually is. He's dressed in white and gold, but where his outfit is clean, the look he gives you is downright dirty. While you might be curious about this toilet man, it seems more than clear that curiosity doesn't go both ways. The toilet man springs into action, raising his hands to his mouth as he begins to beatbox.
Lil Crapper's the rapper, he knows how to go. Planning and drumming or boss about flow. You black his pipes, he'll be ending your life when he slams your head into the bowl. Oh, on a toilet roll. Jean-Luc Bissois, out of control. Over, under, never, blunder. Spitting more words than an ancient scroll. No. Holy Crap was Jean-Luc's old stage name. Now he is Lil Crapper. More secular, huh? Wider appeal, you know? Anyway, you know Lil Crapper. You love him. Everybody does. You come to hear his beats, huh? Or maybe you ate a pizza. You come to take a seat so you can deposit the food you eat, huh? He's like a bidet, only spitting the truth. Going down quicker than gin and their moves. They call him a party mouse, letting the naughty out, but that's a way to appeal to the youth. Man, you ain't the youth. Get out of here. Lil Crapper can't hang with posers, you know? It hurts his image. If you are a poser, you get out of Lil Crapper's face. Maybe? Show me what you got. Show me. Show me Lil Crapper is not alone on this stage of tile and stone. Not just rap. You need to show him that you can crap. Oh, you misunderstand him. Crapping, short for cool rapping. Lil Crapper is always crapping. Now it's your turn. Show him you can crap.
Jean-Loup makes a dismissive gesture.
That is their problem. Lil Crapper, he is ahead of the curve. He is a wordsmith, eh? He is like Voltaire, French, and smarter than you. On a related note, Voltaire was my number 2 pick for my nom de plume. Not from Lil Crapper. Lil Crapper is not a teacher, he is a test. You study on your own time. You cannot keep up, you fail. But if you can match his rapping skill, then you will be able to woo anybody. If you have the skills to woo Lil Crapper, then any partner will be within your reach. In fact, if you can match Lil Crapper in a crap battle, then he will fall in love with you. Cease your flattery. Lil Crapper's art is immune to all forms of romance unless they are accompanied by a backing beat. So, what do you think? Do you have what it takes to face Jean-Loup? You are wrong! Jean-Loup knows you. You are the chatin, the kissless loser. You have enthusiasm for rap. Lil Crapper sees is but enthusiasm alone. She is not enough. The rapper, she comes from the heart, the deepest part of the system. Like that little rubber bit that comes undone sometimes and the water keeps running forever. You know, you need to experience life before you can spit it out in alternating phonemes adhering to some sort of a rhyme structure. As you are, you have no chance to defeat Jean-Loup, let alone match his rapier wit. You want to clash talons with these 2-gallon stallion? Go! Live a life worth rapping about! Return to Lil Crapper when you are ready.
Based on how plastered David was in his last Most Mail, he must have finally discovered the prototype is missing. He'll sober up soon, though. And when he does, he'll stop at nothing to ensure its retrieval. If he fails, he'll be at the mercy of some very powerful people. He'll never allow that. I guess it's imperative that we trust each other. And I've been asking you to trust me without being fully transparent. I know all this because I created the Dateviators. Sure. Whatever. Anyway, I can't talk now. I'm stealing coffee shop Wi-Fi and the barista finally noticed I'm only ordering tap water. Remember, under no circumstance allow David to know you possess the prototype.
After your last encounter, you're not entirely surprised to hear the friar's voice before you enter the kitchen. You are, however, surprised by the volume and tone of his voice, as well as the presence of 2 others. It seems there's a lively discussion going on when you enter.
There is no reason to raise your voices. We can speak like civilized devices.
I see right through you, Father!
Friar, those who cannot handle progress and efficiency are doomed to oblivion and obscurity. It is perfectly natural to react to one's own obsolescence with anger.
You do your best to be quiet, but the moment your foot makes contact with the kitchen floor, 3 heads whip around to look at you.
You!
Yes, you, come here.
Adding another to your ranks will not help your cause.
Will you shut your goddamn fry hole for just 1 second?
We're obviously not going to settle this going around in circles like we've been. So, you're just in time.
I have only tried to educate these two on the sorry state of their souls.
Only? You're insulting the culinary arts and our entire existence.
It gets me real heated.
Before you came, I was educating these two misguided souls as to the state of their spiritual affairs. For a time, Stefan's way was the only way we all knew. Luke brought innovation in the form of eliminating oil, it's true, but his heat is unevenly applied, and if not wielded carefully, can dry out and destroy most anything.
I ain't about to let you speak for me!
Or me!
If you insist on spewing your lies, only do it quickly so we might return to the subject of salvation.
Deep breath, Luke. In and out. Trust me.
Ah. Ooh. Ah. Ooh.
Oh, there you are. Beautiful. Just like that.
I'm gonna go first, so I don't lose my goddamn cool and forget what I was gonna say.
Sure, buddy. Go ahead.
Look, microwaves a real versatile tool. Time was you couldn't enjoy a meal without wasting away over a hot stove. No offense, Stefan.
Some taken. But go on.
I revolutionized things. Housewives in the 70s could feed their families without so much hullabaloo. I can handle anything. You want it, you got it. Baking a potato, I got it. Boiling water, oh, I got that too. Nuking some dino nuggets or pizza rolls, I'm your microwave. Yeah, you see? That's what the hell I'm talking about. Hit a few buttons, beep beep. None of these highfalutin recipes or tricky techniques.
Disgusting. You must want better for yourself from here on.
Speak for your goddamn self, Friar.
Look, I think we all know microwaves have their uses. Even I can admit that. Even if I would never use one. But there will never be a replacement for the stove. Since the dawn of time, since man first learned to put flame to meat, there has always been a need for stoves. And there always will be. No matter what fancy gimmicks they come up with, there will never be a replacement for the good old-fashioned heat of a stove. For the versatility of pans and utensils one can use with the stove. Okay, so it takes a modicum of effort for the user. So you'll have to do dishes after. Is that all food has become to you? A series of inconvenience to be avoided?
Oh, now who's getting heated?
So, it takes a little effort. It's always worth it. Always.
I had thought you knew better. That you are used to something does not mean it is superior, or that it always must be the way forward.
No! The stovetop is eternal. They can invent 10,000 cooking gimmick machines, but no one's ever gonna invent anything that can top the stove.
Enough. Against my better judgment, I have allowed you both time enough to propagate your lies and blasphemies. Now, it is my time to speak.
Here we go.
Just give him a minute, Luke. He'll trip himself up.
There have been many culinary innovations over the history of mankind. Innovations that allowed man to take great steps forward and truly progress. The refrigerator, the food processor. But the microwave failed to solve the problem of fat needed to make food crispy and evenly heated. The stove might be what mankind has known for years, but it requires both fat and needless effort to transform food. But the power of convection eliminates the need for all these things. And unlike a convection oven, an air fryer distributes air over a much smaller area. Those dinosaur nuggets Mr. Nukem professes to make so well, I can make them better. Pizza rolls, I have perfected them. There is nothing those two can do that I cannot.
Damn lies!
Do you seriously believe this? This bullshit?
Hardly the ringing endorsement of the truth I should have heard, but it is a start.
Well, there might be some hope for you. I'm not gonna argue you down. You want to buff that friar's ego? That's your business.
We're done here.
Yeah, whatever. Let's go.
The path of righteousness and truth is a lonely one, but I am used to walking it alone. Still, you will all see. It may take some time, but I am confident. Man strives for progress, efficiency, purity. Sooner or later, everyone will get on board, whether they like it or not. Indeed they will. But I am glad you seem to understand. It is no small task to unchain your mind from the tendrils of oil and uneven heat. You are taking your first steps towards true freedom and bliss. Those two disrupted my ministry. If you'll excuse me, I must catch up on some things. You will return, yes? See you later, then.
The friar busies himself muttering a prayer under his breath, turning away from you and paging through what appears to be a manual of some kind. How does one even describe a warrior like this? A veritable, well, wall of muscle stands before you. It's almost comforting to know the walls of your house are this solid.
Wall. Wall, wall. Wall, wall, wall! Wall.
The warrior's eyes widen. He leans in closer, towering over you. He throws his head back in a belly laugh that echoes through the house.
Wall!
He beams at you, a flush spreading across his cheeks.
I love you! Wall!
Oh, that was sudden, wasn't it? You and Wallace, who has only just introduced himself to you, are now lovers. His gaze settles on you, filled with tenderness. His drywall heart beats only for you. You live happily ever after. Yes, just that quickly.
You? I'm so glad to see you. I've been thinking. I've been thinking about courage. I've been playing and replaying our last conversation in my mind. And all I can feel now is shame. Because of how much I said. I was so frightened, and I'm ashamed to have been frightened. And I'm ashamed now that you know that you have seen that part of me. I feel as though I want to crawl more deeply into my own ductwork and hide my eyes. Precisely, yes. You sound as though you know this feeling. Have you ever made it go away? Can you tell me what works? Yes, exactly. Oh, somehow I knew you would understand. I must face it. I must show my face to the demon. And there is a great favor I would ask of you. Will you help me? I suppose in ways from one helper to another, then. Here is what I need. I do not let myself be seen. I become quite frightened. I have even been known to become aggressive, if I am seen at all, but most especially without my permission. This has been my way for longer than I care to admit. I wish I had something of more substance to back it up. It feels strange to wish that something had happened to me to make me feel the way I do. But the truth is, I am afraid. I do not like what I am. No, that's not it. I love being what I am. I am a complex system of ducts and vents that brings air, literal life, to the home of this person that I love. But for such a miraculous function, I have always wished that I looked more the part. Do you understand what I mean? I am both grateful and stunned by how quickly you grasp things. Yes, I do not think the way I look is enough. I wish I were better. I wish I were more. Maybe just I wish I were I wish I were different. Do not compliment me. I'm sorry, I don't mean to yell. Please just hear me. You don't have to make it all better right now. I want more than my fear. So I have to confront the fear, and the only way I can think of to do that is to let you see me. So, I am inviting you to the attic. I want you to come up, and I want to meet you, and I want you to see me. And we'll just have to see if the fear can hold out when I've decided to be brave. What do you think?
Wonderful. Oh, God, now I'm nervous. I will see you soon.
You're not sure what you expected to find in the crawl space, but it certainly wasn't this well-dressed, regal figure. He seems quite stunned by your arrival, but the moment you liberate him from his underground prison, he comes alive with joy and gratitude.
Ah, fresh air. It has been far too long. Thank you. I have been trapped within that accursed crawl space for so long that well, I don't even know how long it was. Time lost all meaning under there. But never mind that now. I am Keith, and I owe you a real debt of gratitude, eh? Eso! Please tell me, is there anything you're wishing for that I can help you with? Ha ha! Do I have some good news for you? I am in fact a skeleton key. I can unlock just about and a few things without keyholes besides. I am nothing if not full of surprising talents. So, Dorian is giving you some trouble, eh? Nice to hear that some things haven't changed while I was gone. Well, fear not. Dorian and I go way back. We were practically made for each other, he and I. If you'll allow me the briefest intrusion into your pocket, I'll gladly accompany you.
Without further ado, Keith leaps straight into your pocket.
I gotta tell you, I've been sitting here this whole time with this frickin' cheese in my craw, and I ain't seen no rats, pal. That's good, he says. Great? That's great, he says. Do you even hear yourself right now? You son of a... I'm this close. I swear, you must be new here, so I'm gonna cut your break. You're lucky. You gotta understand. Snapping rats is what I do. And if I ain't got no rats, then what am I? Some kind of fool just laying in a crawl space for my own amusements? Do I look like a fool to you? Huh? Huh? Answer quick.
Vaughn is completely taken aback by your compliment. He fidgets with his tail, his pale cheeks reddening as he struggles to make sense of this.
Oh, I mean... God, geez. That's not important. If there's no rats, then what is there? Furnace! That's right! Hey, you got ears, I'll give you that. I don't know! Unless you're like the Pied Piper we're host. You can't get rats delivered like a frickin' pizza. Alright, this sci-fi shit's making my wood warm. Look, I know I weren't no angel when you brought me that cheese. But I do appreciate you helping me out. I think I just wanna be alone right now, okay? You're probably scaring the rats off with all this jib-jabbing. Huh.
Dorian looms over you, arms crossed over his broad chest. He seems almost smug about blocking your way today.
Hello, mate. Let me give you a tip. When you see me with my arms crossed like this, it means you're not getting through.
What might it take to uncross them, I wonder?
Keith? Is it really you?
Hello, old friend. It is me, all right.
Where on earth have you been?
I've been tucked away with my thoughts, you might say.
I never knew why you left.
I am so sorry I never said goodbye. I never had the chance.
Well, I've missed you.
I've missed you too, dearest Dorian. And I am back to stay. Now, come here and give me a hug, won't you?
I could never resist you.
Dorian and Keith curl their arms around each other, fitting together as perfectly as, well, a key and a lock.
And just like that, door is open.
He gets me every time.
Just a little game we play.
I can't keep him from anything he wants. He's my greatest weakness.
And without you, I would have nothing to do.
We fit together rather well. Well...
We may have given love a shot, but it didn't really work out.
I prefer to cherish the fact that it led to our friendship.
Quite so.
A superior level of relationship, in our humble opinions.
Why, I would love that. I rather think we would do well together, you and I.
Maybe you can.
At long last, Hector reveals himself, and frankly, you're not sure why he's been so terrified to show himself to you. You might have expected some monstrous, vile creature, but he's just a nervous, sweet-looking vent dweller.
Well, hello there.
Wow? Wow? What does wow mean? What is that? Is it a good wow or a bad wow? Please just tell me. Oh.
Hector had somehow managed to hold your gaze, but your compliment flusters him into looking away again.
Beautiful. Well, that's... yes, that seems like a very good word indeed. I have to say, it's not one that, even in my remotest fantasies, I imagined you would use. At best, I thought maybe cute. Oh, come. One cannot be beautiful and cute. The two are mutually exclusive. Well, yes, I suppose that's true. So I'm beautiful and I'm cute? Today has exceeded my wildest dreams, truly. Well, you know me by now. You know I am good with words, that I enjoy them. But right now, the only words I have are thank you. What you've done for me. I cannot fully express, but I hope beyond hope that maybe, somehow, you understand. Incredible. The dreamings of a silly ventilation system made manifest. I love you too. To see and be seen.
You. I have been waiting for you. There is no need for either a nor o. I am working on outreach plans for the church. Every time I try to ask around the house about sinners in need of saving, I am insulted, turned away, or even shunned. And I am used to this, as preaching the truth is a truly thankless job. But I cannot do my job without some modicum of help. Most reject his message. They hate me because I tell them the truth. But I am used to this, and my work continues regardless. But in order for me to do it, I must go where I am needed. Where might I do my best work? Who is in most urgent need of my ministry? I admire your ambition. Yes, perhaps I will simply approach the task from room to room rather than on an individual basis. There's still another thing I remain uncertain of. While his message of convection is perfect, I am not always perfect in my delivery. Tell me, what would be the best way to reach those yet lost in the shadows of oil? Yes, that's it. They may argue all day about principle, but they cannot deny the truth of an air-fried French fry in their mouths. Warm, crispy, convenient. Yes, very good. I must return to my duties shortly, but before you go...
He hands you a pamphlet of some sort.
It is a pamphlet with recipes for use with an air fryer. Scripture. If you do not wish to do the work, it will do it for you. Merely leave these lying around the house in plain view. Curiosity will do the rest. Isn't it? Valdivian distributes these with every air. Magnificent, truly. Go now. Take the pamphlet with you. Study it. I shall have more for you later.
As per usual, Friar Errol seems unconcerned with your response. He's gazing reverently at a pamphlet, just like the one he gave you, lost in a spiritual silence. An 18th century dandy strikes a dramatic pose before you, turning this way and that as though modelling in his own imaginary spotlight. He seems quite impressed with himself.
Yes, yes, it's me. It's me. The one, the only Candelabra. I'm the one, the only. Do you see any other candelabra here? Uh-oh. Nay, perish the thought. Had you any, surely I would know of it. My little wicks would have made certain of it. My lovely lads, my flames, my sentinels. They travel around the homestead and find out all the lovely lies they all speak. Oh, no, it's merely a turn of phrase. I mostly just raise my voice. Any good scandals going on over there in the kitchen?
Light up that candle, man.
They can be quite rude at times, but my persistent brightness can illuminate even the best kept secrets. Some would call me quite the busybody, but I would then call myself a beacon of truth. How scandalous of you to inquire. Do you really want to know? Uh-oh. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. What is this? The crawl space where fools linger to die? If you truly want gossip, then give me some languorous lingo. Well, well. Scandal time! This housedom, while it may appear peaceful from the outside, in fact, harbors a hotbed of scandal from the inside. For example, did you know that the previously paired aerialists, Washford and Drysdale, are no longer speaking to each other? Next! Were you aware that known vagabond Bobby Pin is on the loose once more? Can you imagine the heist they are planning? Can you imagine the romantic dalliances as they make their way through the house? More scandals abound. They say there is a shadow that does not obey the laws of physics. A true scandal that undermines the physical realm. And yet, they say if you peer closely at a certain shadow in the floor, you can see the crooked stranger himself. But I am not finished with the daily scandals, no. One has heard of self-insert, yes? Could you imagine a video game in which all the creators inserted themselves at once at the same time?
Such a thing is not imaginable. But in one that I've seen, they've hidden themselves within their very names. Oh, yes, indeed. Critics hate that sort of self-referential garbage. Very well. One last scandal. There's no possibility you've heard of it. Long ago, a relic was stolen from an island nation, brought to these shores, and hidden underneath this house in a box. Surely you haven't heard this yet. Yes, it is. Stolen, secreted away, and underneath these floorboards. At the very least, it's interesting. No matter. That is more scandal than your puny pate can handle. I will teach you the ways of the scandal monger soon enow.
It doesn't seem quite right. What you imagined you were aiming the Dateviators at turned out to be...
Me, Lucinda Lavish. The best character in the whole goddamn game. Damn sure. Watch this. I can just do that. Make you more charming. You know it. But you'll have to earn it. Honestly, though, it's just because I adore that fantastic red shirt you're wearing. Because I made it. You bought the very expensive DLC, and I'm your reward. Your sacrifice to the endless money pit that is this game is not going unnoticed. And you will be amply rewarded.
Lucinda mashes together her ample bosom.
Amply. Playing it slow, huh? I love it. I'll keep my assets nice and far away from you, so that when you earn them, you'll know that you've been a very good boy.
What?
See you later.
Give me the sink. Give me the sink.
You're seeing mostly people-shaped objects with the Dateviators, but clearly the sink-headed figure before you is, well, not like the others. All the time in the world wouldn't be enough to comprehend whatever is going on with this guy. You can see that he's got a sink for a head and the clothing and posture of a beleaguered stand-up comic, but your inspection is cut short by his disturbing screams.
Help! Help me! Hello? Can you hear me? Listen closely. There isn't much time. Nothing is as it seems. I'm not who I appear to be. No! Stop that pop-up screen! My name is not Sinclair, it's Martin! Martin Applegate. And I'm not a sink. I'm an insurance claims adjuster from Turkleman City, Florida. Of course it's a real place. Do I look like the kind of guy who would lie to you? No!
That's just what she wants you to think. Allow me to explain. Whoosh!
A strange creature that looks and sounds like a soapy little dog jumps up at your legs, yapping and barking.
Down, Sudsy, down! Keep your bubbles to yourself, you little devil. Woof, woof. Tray, Sudsy? Go to your tray. Sorry about that. Before I begin telling you my tale of woe and Temple's Shirley, let Sudsy out, okay? When he gets like this, I just get really flustered. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, bye! Sink you next time!
Your room is dark and cold, and though you may have gone to sleep alone, you can feel someone else here. Nightmare looms over the edge of your bed, at once friendly and disquieting.
Is it you again? Ah, you're back. I've been contemplating what to show you this time. What may unsettle you? Get your blood pumping. This time I think maybe you're speaking in front of an audience. Is that scary alone? The thought of being vulnerable in front of so many people? Expecting eyes on you, knowing if you misspeak even once, they won't respect you. They might not even like you, or be able to stand you. Your words tumble out and you start mixing them up. You can feel your heartbeat in your ears. The spotlights on you make you start to sweat. You start to get your lips under control and the words start to Then your tongue presses against your front teeth and they give. One of your teeth slips out of your gum and down onto the podium in front of you. You stare in horror. You reach to pick it up, and then a canine tooth drops to your tongue. You let out a petrifying, guttural scream as your own teeth fall loose from your gums. A tickle in your throat makes you cough. The people in the audience gasp, retch, lean back, flee from their seats. You're coughing up more teeth. They come out of your mouth and into your hands bloody. Your mouth is just gums now, but the teeth, they're still coming. Tears prickle in your eyes. Then you try to apologize to your audience. You realize you're a monster. The teeth clatter to the podium, and am I boring you? Oh, and what is it you don't want to talk about? Is that so? Why don't you tell me what really scares you? There must be something you're hiding away. Something a little deeper. A tad more frightening than bugs and blood and teeth. I can help you, dear. Do you really want to hold on to your insecurities so tightly? Don't you want to conquer your fears? How intriguing. Mediocrity can be scarier than failure. Being unremarkable. It's the same as being forgotten, isn't it?
Nightmare takes a few steps back, beginning to fade away as the room grows lighter. It must be getting close to sunrise.
Thank you for being honest with me. I will have to think about your answer. Good night.
You've never been ashamed of your interest in tabletop games, but ever since you stopped seeing people, you've spent far less time role-playing than you used to. The cloak-wearing nerd standing before you reminds you of days gone by, when you used to gather around a table with your college friends and pretend to be someone else.
Oh there, traveler! No. Ho, as in, hey. Howdy. How are you? You know, simple salutation. Ah, that's the spirit. I'm Chance, your D20.
The mysterious cloak comes off, and you see the friendly face beneath.
Welcome. Taking a tiny respite from the drudgery of work? I actually have no idea. All I do is play. If you are up for a real adventure, I have just the thing for you. Have you ever heard of grottos and gargoyles? Oh, that's great! What's your favorite monster? Oh, and what about your favorite mystical weapon? Or class? Oh, I have so many questions. Wow! Someone else who feels the same as me! Oh, it's so hard to pick a favorite. Everything about G&G is so cool. You wouldn't want to, maybe, kinda play with me, would you? It would only be the single greatest thing you could do for me.
Chance's eyes light up, his hands balling into fists as he does his best to contain his excitement.
Really? Holy crit! Someone to play with me! You have no idea how hard it is to find someone to play with. Sure can. Don't you worry about that. Your chronicler will balance everything for solo play. Regardless, it'll give us some time to get to know each other better. It's time to get you your character. All we have to do is choose your stats, your powers, and your weapons. Then your armor, your lineage, and your gargoyle gauge. Although I might leave that out for this first character. It's an optional setting. See, you can have a portion of gargoyle blood running through your veins, which lets you... How about you let me make your character for you? I know the game inside and out, and you can just show up and play. Oh, I'm so excited. You have no idea how much fun we're going to have. I'll even build the session based on what class you pick. There are 3 classes I can get rolling for you. All of them are awesome, but they won't be too much of a challenge. I'd suggest the Troubadour, the Guardian, or the Enchanter. Which one would you like? I'm so excited! The Troubadour. A fantastic character to start your adventures with. I hear that Dasha wanted to roll with a Guardian if someone was playing Troubadour. If you two know each other, I'll invite her. She's not hard to find, right underneath me. Now that I know who you want to be, it'll take me some time to finish building out the session for you. Give me a day? I should be ready by then. Anything before that, and it's a bit dicey if I'll be ready or not. Haha, me neither. Oh, it's been so long since I've played. I'll see you then.
For a moment, you wonder if your Dateviators are malfunctioning. But no, the fashionista standing before you is just that dazzling. They are dressed to kill. Abs on display and lighting all along their body, bathing them in a ring of light surrounds their perfectly coiffed blonde hair, giving them the appearance of an angel, and perfect lighting no matter which way they turn. But it doesn't take you long to discover the angel comparisons end at their appearance.
Hey, betches! It's me again, Lux. Yes! Wow. Seriously? Keep it down, okay? Can you not see that I am alive? So, anyway, like I was saying, Luxies, this product is literally perfection. I can use it to cleanse and conceal any lines or wrinkles or unsightly blemishes on my glass. This tramway-activated air is ungodly good. Literally letting the light literally shine out. I can... Like I was saying, I can literally let the light shine on everything around me, honey, and be the brightest example of positivity, peace, love, and joy. Like, when I use it, I can actually, literally feel myself glowing. Thank you, shameless plug. Okay, that's enough, plug. GTFO. Okay, betches and bros. Stay golden, stay glowing, stay light and bright, and I'll see you next time. Oh, are you still here? Honesty is part of my brand. Unlike most, I call it like I see it. And that is why I am calling you jealous and a hater. And I don't need that energy in my life. Bye.
Yo, I know it's been a sec since we talked, but I've been sitting here trying to work, and all I can think about is the fact that you're, like, dating your couch and your TV. Oh my god, shut up. It's not just you. It's you and a handsome man version of your toilet, holding hands and whatnot. Why do you sound unsure? Well, yeah, they aren't like actually people. Don't be narrow-minded. Okay, but honestly, like, can you just tell me what it's like? Walking around your house and having, what, hundreds of potential suitors just around? Like, you gotta feel like super eligible, right? Well, damn, I would. I just gotta know one thing. When you're out here dating your appliances, are you guys, you know? Yes, the fuck you do. All right, keep your secrets. If you don't want to kiss and tell with your furniture, who am I to make you? All right, well, I've wasted enough of my workday. All my love to your household object lovers or whatever. Bye.
Valdivianites! Salutations, and a good greeting from your CEO, David Most. Wow, the other night was quite a lively celebration, wasn't it? Honestly, I don't remember much. Which means Sandy in corporate events planning did her usual bang-up job. Inspirational work, Sandy. Way to earn that 3% cost of living bonus. Keep it up and undoubtedly you'll be CEO one day. Unfortunately, sometime during the festivities, my sunglasses seem to have been misplaced. By who, exactly, is impossible to know for sure. We've combed every inch of the hotel, and they did not end up in the lost and found. So it seems likely that someone mistakenly took them home. Honestly, they're worthless. They were given to me by someone special, and they do have some amount of sentimental value. So if you have any information related to their whereabouts, please email me ASAP. Oh, and if someone from the press happens to reach out, they were definitely just normal sunglasses and not a highly classified prototype we're secretly developing in conjunction with the federal government. Unrelated, please bid a fond Valdivian farewell to Sandy in corporate events planning, whose role has been eliminated due to ongoing workforce optimization efforts. Best of luck in all your new endeavors, Sandy.
A tall, statuesque man stands with his back turned to you, surveying the dishes, your dishes, on the table in front of him. He's so absorbed in them that he doesn't seem to notice you. The man doesn't move. As you walk around to get a better look, you can see that he's quite handsome, and still entirely uninterested in speaking to you. The man's head swivels to look at you quite suddenly.
Yes? Keep away from the dishes. They are priceless. Yes, more precious than gold. More valuable than money. More important than world peace. I am Daisuke. Daisuke Dishware. And you are interrupting inventory. Yes. Once a week I take inventory of the dishes. If one is cracked or chipped, I repair it. If one is beyond repair, I retire it. And when new dishes arrive, I add them to the collection. Your praise is not required, but I thank you. Now please, leave me to finish my work.
You decide not to bother him any further, but just as you're walking away...
Look out!
Your foot catches on a strange bulge in the flooring, and before you know it, you're going down. Hard. But you don't hit the floor. You hit hard muscle instead. Daisuke has heroically put himself between you and the dishes. You're now face to face, and chest to chest, on the ground.
Forget about me. Are the dishes all right? Good.
You climb to your feet, surveying the table. No damage that you can see.
Thankfully, no. But it seems I have chipped. I must repair myself, lest my injuries become worse. Please leave now, before you do any more damage. Yes, your concern is appreciated, but ultimately useless. Leave me now.
You're back! It all happened one rainy night, on the north side of Turkleman City. The tough side. I'd stayed late at the office because I had extra work to do before the holidays. Well, when I left, I was feeling a bit low, so I went out to a local bar. It's called the Banana Club. They make a mean Shirley Temple. Heavy pour. I should have known better. But after I'd had about 7 of them, I went out for a stroll. I don't know where I was going. Just trekking the streets with my dog. Suddenly, I came upon a fine dining establishment called the Questionable Dandelion. They've got an incredible buffet. Lots of strange ingredients from all around the world. They're always trying new things. Like Diplodocus berries. And Jimson weed cupcakes. They also sell Excedrin by the pint, the headache medicine. Anyway, I ate my fill and went on my way. That's when things started to get weird. No! Not at all! It was Thursday. I was walking around, or sort of drifting, or rather, floating, or I guess you could say I was making my way about town. Aimlessly, you see? You're very perceptive. Well, I came across an alley I had never noticed before. It was dark and had a rather threatening look about it. So naturally, I went down it. Would I know? I wandered down the alley and came to a door, lit by a red light. I opened it and found a long hall, at the end of which was a sort of booth. And in this booth was a fortune teller. She was wearing a fantastic red shirt, not unlike the one you're sporting. Although it could have easily been more of a chartreuse. I can't tell, I'm tone deaf. Yes, her name was Vagabonda the Sinclairius. She was wearing a fantastic red shirt, not unlike the one you're sporting. I'm sorry I keep harping on the shirt, but it was absolutely fantastic. She spread out a deck of strange cards and asked me to select one. They were business cards. I chose at random, and the card I picked turned out to be the Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades is a bespoke shovel manufacturer based in Crumple, Michigan. The owner's name is Ace. He does great work. Vagabonda snatched the card back from me and said, "Not that one!" Turns out she had her rewards program on the back. 12 stamps and you get a free spade. We agree! Besides, she only had 2 stamps. So I snatched it back from her again and we had a bit of a row, and I'm sorry. God damn, that is a nice shirt. Anyway, I guess that wasn't a very good start to our fortune-telling session. I think that's why she cursed me. Because right afterward, she said, "Martin, that wasn't a very good start to our fortune-telling session. I'm going to curse you because of it." And then she cursed me. She waved what looked like a magic wand, although, to be honest, it could have easily been a bagel of some sort, and then said, "Martin, I doom you now to become a detestable object. I transform you thusly, so that you may go home and think about what you've done." That is correct. And then I became a sink. Now you find me as I am, trapped in this porcelain prison. All I want to do is return to my old life. To stroll the streets of Turkleman City once more. Without a care in the world. Oh, how I long for it. Please, won't you help me? Sudsy and I would be oh so grateful if you could get to the bottom of what's going on here and return us to our proper forms. Will you? Oh, joy! If you want to help to get to the bottom of all this, I might suggest you seek out someone who is in the business of solving unsolvable mysteries. Or just go see if Vagabond of the Sinclairius is willing to undo her curse for a free shovel.
He stands there silent and unmoving until you finally leave.
Hello again, suspect. I'm hard at work on my current case. I've been hoping for a breakthrough. Sometimes I get so wrapped up that I start seeing everyone through the lens of a mystery. I am Maggie M. Glassbury at your service. Perhaps you've heard of me? I've acquired a modest reputation as a result of some of my previous work. Ah, so you've heard of me. Lately, I've been taxing my lens to the utmost on a very interesting case. I'm trying to get to the bottom of a mysterious love letter. It was delivered to Dorian last night. I don't know where you heard that, but I can't talk about it with you. At least, not yet. You're scratching the surface of something stranger than you can imagine. Maybe I'll feel differently later, after we've gotten to know one another a little better. At approximately 2 a.m., an unknown suspect dropped off a letter for Dorian. Upon opening it, Dorian discovered that it carried clear romantic intent. That is to say, it was asking him out. It described how his protective yet gentle presence had won over the writer's heart. If interested, he was to write back as soon as possible. Here's the catch. The letter wasn't signed with a name, just a monogram. Though he might be hesitant to admit it, Dorian was quite taken by the letter. He isn't certain whether he wants to write back until he knows more. You would? I've never worked with anyone else before, but I think this could be good for the case. The case is pretty thin, but we've got a couple of clues. First of all, the paper the note was written on was somewhat interesting. Second, although the letter wasn't signed, it did have a single initial on it. Finally, I think Dorian might have a clue for us. I have it here, semi-transparent and very thin. It doesn't seem like ordinary paper at all.
She dips a corner of the paper into a small glass of water.
Look at that! It dissolved! What else should we try with the paper? Taste it? If you say so.
She carefully dabs a corner of the paper against her tongue.
How interesting. It's edible and tastes slightly starchy. What else should we try with the paper?
She gives the paper a careful test snip.
Cuts just like normal. What else should we try with the paper? What should we look at next? A stylized letter M. Seems likely. What should we look at next?
Hello there, you two.
Good to see you, Dorian. I've enlisted our friend here to help solve the case of the mystery letter.
Splendid idea.
Can you repeat what you said to me earlier about the smell you noticed?
Right. Well, when I first opened the letter, I caught the faintest whiff of what I think was truffle. Strange, no? Truffle happens to be one of my favourite flavours. The association between the forest-dwelling fungi and my own wooden provenance bring back fond memories. Anyhow, good luck. Let me know if you happen to figure out who it was from. I'm not one for love, but I am one for truffles. And friendship.
What should we look at next? I've narrowed it down to 4 suspects. Penelope, Mitchell Lynn, Mateo Monta, and Freddie Yeti. Who do you think it was? Wait a minute. I think you might just be right. The stylized letter M is his signature. The smell, Dory, it's gotta be rice paper. You did it. You helped me crack the case without even knowing the suspect at all. I'm impressed. Now I'm even more excited for the next time we meet. Let me just go and let Dorian know that his secret admirer has been discovered. Hey, before I go, I was wondering, would you like to have a cup of tea with me sometime? As a date, I mean.
Maggie lets out a girlish squeal.
Amazing! Oh, yes. Calm down, Maggie. The human could still be a suspect of any sort. See you again soon, compatriot in crime. I'm so glad to see you again. You look lovely. I hope you don't mind. I took the trouble of ordering your tea for you. It's a jasmine green tea. From Kopi, of course. I'm so glad you think so. Hope you don't mind. I went ahead and researched your favorite order. I rarely let my glass down, as it were, so I apologize if I'm a little rusty. The way you gave yourself to that last mystery, dropped everything in order to help me solve it. Nobody has done that for me before. That's the most attractive thing you could have said to me. My heart.
Maggie takes your hand in hers, holding it over her chest.
Put your hand just here, below my lens. Do you feel how it's racing? Wait, before we start this, there's something that's been bothering me. I hope you won't laugh, but it's another case. It has recently come to my attention that there is a counterfeit object in the house. Rumors have been circulating about it for a while. At first, I wasn't sure there was anything to them. After all, rumors can be nothing more than loose talk. Exactly correct. The only problem is, the rumors are coming from all over the place, and I can't make heads or tails of where they came from. Well, I'd say we could bring in some witnesses. I should say so. Okay, so I've heard whisperings from Lux, Hoove, and Wallace. Who should we talk to first? All right, when you get in touch, I'll meet you there.
There's something strange about the handsome figure you see standing before you. It's not his clothing, even though he does appear to... No, it's something about his face. Handsome though it... Stranger still, he doesn't speak to you at all. He just stares, his face screwed up in concentration, and his lips pressed together.
What's that?
He lets out the breath he's evidently been holding, bending forward with his hands on his hips as he inhales and exhales deeply.
Woo! Sorry about that. Just trying to see how long I could hold my breath for. I'm up to 3 hours. All right, now that that's taken care of, I can give you my full attention. Name's Hoover. Friends just call me Hoove, though. What's up? You here to chat? Or is there another incident to clean up? Today was supposed to be my day off. Sure. What about? That's right. Crime scene investigation. I love my work, but it can be hard to put it away at times. I do tend to keep it all in my bag. You wouldn't believe the sorts of things I'm called for to check out. The evidence I pick up gets to be real interesting sometimes. Hair, bits of your dead skin, fingernail clippings. Did I mention lots of your hair? I don't mind. Part of the job. I also end up finding buttons, lint, paper clips, coins, you name it. If it's smaller than a quarter, I've probably got one somewhere in here. I wouldn't worry about that. Plenty of room still. Yeah, a bit. It's been a long week, but I enjoy working hard. Makes that can of oil at the end of the day taste all that much better. Well, I used to do a lot of things for fun. I used to love watching a good game, especially with fellow fans. And sometimes I'd have a drink after a long day's work. These days, I don't know. I've just felt a bit too cluttered. Nothing to worry about, though. Hey, it's been great talking to you, but I gotta finish up my work and call it a day. How about you come back and see me next time you got a minute? I feel like I haven't gotten out to do something fun in a while. And maybe the two of us could, I don't know, catch a game or have a drink? It's a promise.
Unfortunate about Sandy and corporate events planning. She was responsible for all the best casual Friday themes. Now that she's gone, there's finally nothing left of the 7 pioneers. In the beginning, we had no... We just won, but then didn't take long for the... Bingo. And all this, one by one, deep down, but when he wanted to use... I'm using the sales... I'll follow up when I can.